What's up, Wolverines? This video is going to be a little bit self-serving and braggadocious, but I'm going to do it anyway. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Alright, Wolverines, I'm going to skip the usual stuff. I'm going to get right into the point of this video. My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist. I am nominated for a Gundy. The category I'm nominated for is Top 2A Writer. You might just know me from my YouTube videos, but the YouTube stuff is just a small part of what I do. The main focus of my skills is investigative journalism and the written form. And in the Gundys, I am nominated for Top 2A Writer. I'm going to give you a little bit of the background of me, and it might sound a little bit braggadocious, but I'm trying to make a case why you should vote for me. You can vote for me once a day starting today, and the competition runs 2 weeks. I'm going to link it down below in the description. All right, so I'm John Crump, investigative journalist. I write mostly for AmmoLand, but I have written for other places. I write on gun laws, gun cases, and leaks from inside the government, whether that be the ATF, FBI, DHS, Congress. I cover it all. I'm going to give you a few examples of some of the stuff that I have broken, and a lot of the stuff you know, but you might not know it came from me. First, let's go ahead and talk about pistol braces. A while ago, years and years ago, I said, hey, the ATF is going to crack down on pistol braces. This is what I know. Here are the documents. They are coming after pistol braces. A lot of people back then who didn't know me, because I was not new on the scene, but not as well known, was like, you're crazy. That's not going to happen. You're making it up. You're just trying to get clout. And yet, here we are. The documents I released and the information I released was 100% accurate. Some people didn't apologize to me for making videos on me, but hey, I'm going to let that slide for now. Then there was frames and receivers. I reported that the ATF was going to go after frames and receivers. A lot of people didn't buy that either, but the information I had was solid and was 100% accurate. And those are a couple leaks that I did in the ATF. There's also the out of business records. Basically, no one knew that they were digitizing business records when it got to the out of business office. But when Walmart shut down a lot of their stores, they sent the records over, and I was able to acquire documents that showed that they were digitizing these records. And then we found out that they've digitized about 1 billion records. That was just another story where I used my leaks inside the ATF to get information. There's other leaks as well. As the ATF started targeting force reset triggers, I made a video about that and wrote articles about that, wrote a lot of articles about that before any of that stuff was public. There's also the time when I wrote about a meeting between the head of the ATF at the time and the Biden transition team 4 years ago. And the best part about that is I have pictures from inside. So that really pissed them off, because as soon as they got out, before they could even make a statement or anything else, I already had the article up. So that pissed them off, but hey, that's what I do. It's just not the ATF. I have also reported on leaks from the FBI. If you know what the NICS self-identification thing is, that's where you can add yourself to the NICS registry so you cannot buy a gun. It's called the NICS self-identification form that you fill out. That was unknown until I was able to dig up that through the FBI. And I wrote about that in 2021. So that was a few years ago, but it was unknown. And I was also able to tie certain hospitals that were pushing these on their patients to sign these forms. That would have not came to light if I didn't report on it. But it's just not only those that I report on, or those things that I report on. I report on a lot of things. I report on a bunch of laws, and I have gotten copies of laws that have not been announced before they were made available to the public, and I was able to inform you guys of what is coming down. So you guys were well aware of what was coming down. I talked to a bunch of congressional people, they read my articles, and I've been cited a few times in congressional hearings. I've also been cited in court cases around the country dealing with different topics. I was such a danger to the ATF that they actually tried to gag me. Yes, they tried to place a gag order on me to stop me from reporting. They failed miserably. Thank you, Steven Stimbalia, that flew down to Florida to argue that case for me. But they failed, but they tried to make sure that I could not report on anything else. The ATF does not love me, but I make their lives hell, and I should. That's what our job is of Americans, is to hold these people accountable for the stuff that they do. And I'm not planning on stopping that, but I do think that I deserve this Gundy, and I think I have a good shot of getting this Gundy. Going up against people like Jared and stuff, and the top voices at 2A, I knew I was never going to win that. But this, I feel I actually have a chance of winning, and I need your help to win this. I have a massive catalog of articles. You can go back and read through them. I have written about states, leaked some states, everything. My goal is to keep you informed and to inform you of the people that are trying to steal your rights under the cover of darkness by using their governmental powers to abuse their authority. If you like what I do, you can vote for me at the Gundys. There's a lot of good writers nominated, and I'm not going to take anything away from any of those guys. So if you feel that you should vote for one of those more, go right ahead. But I would appreciate your vote for the Gundys. It would mean the world to me, and I would be ever, ever grateful. We can win this thing, but we can only win it together as a team. That's why I'm making a dedicated video just for this. So go vote for me if you so choose. If you don't want to, I understand. But go vote for me over at the Gundys. Share this video out to people that you know that will vote for me, and spread the word, because if I win, we will not win apart. It will not be just my award. It will be all our award. So go ahead and vote. And remember to stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. I am out of here. Have a happy, happy week. And yeah, Wolverines MFers.